I'm going to just say this with as much love as possible, but there's something I think a lot of professing Christians, especially in America, need to hear. So I've been putting this workshop together on the history of the end times in Christianity, right? But as I'm exploring this phenomenon through the centuries, I find myself getting a little miffed, if you will. And I just want to say, if you're a professing Christian and you listen to leadership online or on TV or in your church that puts this unsettled fear and dread in you, who are always talking about the end times and astronomical predictions or eclipses or any of this other junk, and during their commercial breaks or on their websites, they're advertising survival gear or bug out bags or any of the other stuff to capitalize off the fear that they're putting into you. And again, I say this with as much love as possible. I want you to put your TV remote down or close your laptop lid with one hand, and then take your other hand and slap some sense into yourself. You need to smell what these people, these hucksters, these con men are shoveling. And it ticks me off, and it should tick you off too, that these people are making fortunes, tax-free fortunes off of people's fear that they are putting in to you. Not God, not Jesus, not the Holy Spirit, not the angels, none of that stuff. I'm talking about the hucksters, the shysters, the grifters, the people taking advantage of you, the ones using the name of God in vain to manipulate you into living a life of dread, fear, because that's not Jesus. There's no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, for fear has to do with punishment, and whoever fears has not reached perfection in love. We love God because he first loved us, right? And these peddlers of fear, the ones who get you hyped up for these prophetic predictions of gloom and doom, and are turning around and profiting off of your fear, come on, let's be real. And if you want to look for signs of Jesus' return, hey, that's fine. But don't fall for these con people. And maybe more than looking for signs, let's look out for our neighbors and the ones who are hurting around us. Because while Jesus said to pay attention for his return, he said it was the greatest commandment to love the Lord your God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Trust me, donating to your local food bank will do way more good than sending some con man who's using the Lord's name in vain to sell survival products for your hard-earned money. There are people and charities and ministries that are working for real change in this world because they obey the mandate of the Lord's Prayer. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. If you're giving to ministries or people who are claiming to move in the name of Christ, maybe those ministries should, be about thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And are these doomsayer preachers hawking survival kits working to see that happen on earth as it is in heaven? No, they're not. You shall judge them by their fruits. And when the fruit is profit through fear, well, that doesn't sound Christ-like to me. In fact, that sounds pretty anti-Christ. Just a thought. God bless. See you soon.